So let's take a look at how we can quickly create or sculpt the seat. And as you see, I positioned my 3D cursor, created a simple plane, and then I'm going to select that side edge, and then I extrude some of those edges out. And we can turn on the subsurface modifier. And if we go into top view, we can, for example, again use the imported bike, for example, as, how could I say that? Yeah, kind of like a reference object. So I move this one down a little bit. So I see my other seat model in top view, and I can use it so as a blueprint to establish my scale correctly. So that looks good. And then, of course, I have to move this one back up. Of course, right now this is just a very flat part, and we need to give it some thickness. So I'm going to alt-click my outer edges, press E, and then extrude and Z to move it down. So we can create like a nice soft cushion. Let's shade it smooth. And then we can go ahead and, for example, sculpt this a little bit. So based on the computer model, this is maybe a little bit too drastic. So maybe like this. And then this one I'm going to move down a little bit more. Okay, so I would like the surface to grow inwards a little bit. With this edge basically selected, I can press F to fill it. And the fill basically creates kind of like a surface in between. And then I would like to have kind of like an offset. For an offset in Blender, you always need a face. So here I have one face created. And then I can press I for insert. And then if I move my mouse, you can see that there is an offset insert. And the spacing is very even, which is what we need. And then this face I delete again. I can select this edge and, for example, move it down a little bit. So then this way at the lower edge, for example, we have a nice rounded surface. Maybe up here in the top part, I would like those parts maybe to scale a little bit more together. So that the whole comfort feeling of this seed will become a little bit more clear. And I still actually like my sketch more than that computer model. So I'm just sculpt it this way. This part maybe for me, my opinion, is a little bit too high or too tall, so tightening this a little bit. Those, see, I can also move down. So from the side, you can sculpt then all the different shapes you want. And that's basically it. So that's how easy it is to sculpt such an extremely organic, rounded shape.